What is going on YouTube? It's your boy, Mr. Random. Now, if you're a car guy or you just happen to like cars in general, then 2017 is probably one of the best years to be alive. Now, the reason for that is because of the plethora of next-gen racing games being released this year and in early 2018. Now, with all those next-gen graphics and handling and physics, makes it really easy to get lost in this amazing racing world and just forget about all your troubles. That is, until you encounter something that's so unrealistic, so implausible, that it completely shatters your experience and your little fantasy world. Which brings us to this video. And of course, I'm talking about 6 things that video games got wrong about cars, part 1. Let's get right into it. All right, now this video is not going to be in any particular order of worstness. That's not even a word. But anyways, let's go ahead and talk about the number 1. And of course, that's the police giving up after only a few minutes in a chase or in a pursuit. Now, some video games will lead you to believe that cops are brain dead, battering rams, out to plow you off a cliff at any moment. And that this is what happens when you outrun the police. God, he's trying to knock me off the road here. Oh, no, oh my God. No, this isn't good, come on. However, video games totally got that wrong. In reality, this is what would happen if you try to outrun the cops. Go ahead and execute that. Oh my God, here we go. Oh shit. Oh my God. Oh, dude, look at this. Oh my God. Okay, I'm just kidding. This is probably the real way that a pursuit will most likely end in real life. Alright, and we're going to move on to number 2, and that is constantly shooting flame out of the exhaust. Now, almost every car video game out there has been guilty of this one, and that's that every car, not just one or two, has been blessed with a godlike ability of shooting flames out of their exhaust during stock/normal driving conditions. When in reality, the process is actually a bit more complicated than you think. Actually, you know what? Here, I think it would be better if this guy from Engineering explained it to you guys. So I included a little card right there, right up above, where you guys can click, and he kind of does a great job at explaining what actually causes your car to shoot out those flames. But I do hate to burst your bubble. I can tell you that Miata you just bought is not going to be spitting out crazy amounts of flame every time you rev. All right, and for number 3, we're going to discuss what I like to call the Nitrous Effect. The good old-fashioned Nitrous Effect. Now, don't pretend you don't know exactly what I'm talking about.
I need NOS.
Amateurs don't use nitrous oxide. I've seen the way you drive.
You know, that red button you push on the steering wheel that all of a sudden turns your car into an intergalactic spacecraft, bending and warping the space-time continuum as you fly past your opponent in your green Eclipse, leaving his Mazda RX-7 in the dust. When in reality, all Nitrous simply does is provide your car with X, Y, and Z amount of horsepower, then it's over before you can say, dude, I almost had you. And for number 4, we're going to discuss Nitrous Flames. That's right. Just to continue on the topic of nitrous in general, now I'll be the first to admit that it's pretty damn cool to see a car shooting colorful flames caused presumably by nitrous oxide. But in reality, it's far from the truth. Like I said earlier, exhaust flames are usually the results of running super rich, or the result of super stupid crazy amount of horsepower. Or in other cases, the result of magical exhaust leprechauns getting blazed out of their minds on the backside of your mufflers. And for number 5, it's hitting big jumps with no suspension damage or consequences whatsoever. You know what I'm talking about. You're riding through the desert in your multi-million-dollar Porsche supercar, and then you just so happen to hit that 30, 40, 50, even 100-foot jump. And like a total badass, you land the jump with no damage whatsoever to your priceless Porsche. Well, I can assure you, in the real world, things will turn out completely different. That's right, because to land crazy jumps like that, you actually need double-digit thousands of dollars worth of suspension modifications to absorb the immense pressure and shock from landing such a giant jump. And the last but not least, number 6 is going to be impossible, ridiculous, evasive maneuvers. And I'm looking at you, Midnight Club Los Angeles. Now, right off the bat, we know Midnight Club Los Angeles is probably hands down one of the best street racing arcade games to ever come out. But if you guys notice, I did mention the word arcade, and that is because the game features some of the most over-the-top, ridiculous, unrealistic driving styles ever introduced in a video game. But it doesn't get more crazier and over-the-top than the featured evasion maneuvers. From banking left or right on literally 2 wheels. If you don't feel like you're piloting an X-Wing going through the Death Star, then I don't know what to tell you, because those tricks are completely unrealistic and over the top. As much as we love the game, you gotta admit, no car in real life would ever be able to do that on a whim like that. And that is gonna be it for today's video, guys. If you guys enjoyed it, of course, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy it, give it a thumbs down. Like I said earlier on, if I missed anything, let me know in the comment section down below, and I will feature you. I will screenshot your name, and I will put it in the next video for giving me the suggestion. Like always, it's your boy, Mr. Random. You guys take it easy. I'll catch you on the next one.